Why don't you give me a little insight on, your relationship with the late Lord Superb?
Oh man, my relationship with Superb, it's a very tricky relationship, man. As in the same thing with P, like any man of caliber, man, any man of character, you don't shit on nobody once they go back to the essence for several reasons. One, it's like kicking a man when he's down,
right?
And you kind of, whatever you say, based on who you are, could leave a stain on their legacy. Two, they're not here to defend themselves.
Okay, I ain't know that.
So, I ain't about we all about fair fights when you gracious, man. What I will say, like the way we was talking earlier, prior to this, to this eye opener, we was like, yo, sometimes people, they shit could be all up in the disarray, but it's one thing that they do exceptional. And Pearl was one of the people that his rhyming ability was exceptional. Unfortunately, his walk in life, he had so many stumbles, and it rubbed a lot of people who were actually out to help him the wrong way. And that's something about us as a people, right? We come from a struggle where we hold in a lot, but we be having a lot of inner demons and pain. And we see a lot of Europeans, they get what you call counseling and therapy, and they don't feel no way about getting it.
Right.
But we were taught that that is a sign of weakness. And it's so the opposite. It's so not, and it's so backwards and wrong. Because if you look at us, like even from a hustler standpoint, a get money standpoint, right? When we come out into the street, we look to OGs and the elite hustlers getting money and take counsel with them and try to fall under them, right? And allow them to be mentors because we know they were successful. So we'll fall under their tutelage to get proper guidance. If you're gonna do that for your dollar, right? Why wouldn't you do that for your mental health, which is more important than your dollar? Because without your mental health, you can't get no dollar or hold on to no dollar or make no dollar grow for you. But this is the backward shit that we eat as a people.
Right.
So when it come to Perv, right, there was a lot there with me and Perv. And I'm not gonna devalue him, but there was some things he did, what I'm saying, I couldn't forgive, and I couldn't just, take on the chin. That just wasn't right, man. Like, and I know in my heart, I got a good heart. I try to help him. And we talked about this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't gonna fake no judge. We talked about this. But it's sad because he was very talented, man. And it's just sad, man. But he's not the only one, man. It's happened to a lot of us, man. A lot of us got that sickness and got that poison in us, and we won't get help, man.
Who you listening to these days? Who you think hot as far as some of the new artists that's out right now? The 38 Specials, the Benny the Butchers.
Oh man, I love their work. I love their work because like they're actually reviving that essence of hip hop, and basically, they shit is raw. I love them. I love the whole Griselda movement. I love that shit, man. You got another brother that's kind of coming up behind them. I believe they might have just signed him, named RJ PAYNE.
Oh, that's Rain Man from Philly.
He is crazy with it, man. So I got my eye on them. I got my ear to them. I'm respecting what they doing. You know what I'm saying? You got my little cousin Medge, Medallions. He's crazy exceptional. Not because he's my cousin, because he's actually a problem. He's actually an artist. Whoa.
Do you actually put out artists on the 252 label?
Well, nowadays it's all about alignments. It's all about artists having their own, basically their own control and being their own bosses. So now 25 is, making relationships in partnerships and or ventures with different artists. Not necessarily having artists under 2-5, but 2-5 is now, you know, walking with artists and partnering with different artists.
I'm a motherfucking G. Yeah, I'm talking murder, but it's me. I'm really living everything you see. What you say? They'll love to make a lie out of me. To the day that I expire, I'm a G. I'm a motherfucking G. They would love to make a lie out of Razor. Shoot and catch him out dark with the laser.